All right, I am here, and I'm going to be checking out Dungeonborne, which is a new release on Steam. It will be interesting to see. Let me check. So this is window. All right, this is interesting. Hold on. If this is, I might do, hold on. This is a free-to-play game on Steam that released just yesterday, July 18th, and it is a online PvP co-op extraction-based fantasy game. So I am definitely interested in seeing what this has to offer. I'm just checking out my different... So I'm on Windows 10 rather than... I think we'll just accept it. So Windows 10 has this thing where it puts a yellow border around my screen. But it doesn't show on stream. So, and there's no way to turn it off as far as I can tell. So we're just gonna, I think we're gonna accept the window capture and we're good. All right, let's jump into the tutorial because I have no idea where to even begin with this game. It is a first-person WASD extraction style game. If you've ever heard of Escape from Tarkov, you'll know exactly the structure of this game. So we've got to battle enemies. Oh man, this thing does not want to go down. There we go. All right, let me quickly turn down the volume because it is loud. There is a loot mechanic and there is inventory. So immediately, this is like Diablo style. Our armor gives us 8% physical damage, 12% max life. Very interesting. Clean UI. I do like the UI. Definitely some like Diablo vibes. Right click to grab. All right, we have the bandage now. Can I use the bandage if I press 3? I'm clicking. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, our health is now full again. So that's just like a raw healing item. That is a giant swinging axe. FPS is stable at 120. I'm wondering, so it's feeling like performance is not going to be a problem with this game. We'll find out though. We have everything on very high. 3D resolution, let's crank up to 100. All right, nice. It's definitely not seeming like performance is going to be a problem. Very nice. I like that movement ability. Lucky, welcome back. I soloed Hard Dead Bride, Devour, and Pyro. Nice. Hold mouse button 1. What? There we go. Wrecked. Nice. Now we have actual pants. And these do affect our stats. So that is very interesting. This looks very a lot like Skyrim, which is an amazing game. Yes, I do like Skyrim quite a bit. The FOV does seem like it's a little low, if I'm being honest. I do like a higher FOV. Nice. Okay, that helped a little bit. That helped a lot. I like a FOV above 100 is what I prefer. For sure. Now, when you're in this game, once we actually get into a game, we are going to be matched with other players. And this is a bona fide declared PvP game. So it's going to get sweaty, I suspect. Press 2 to switch to two-handed. Press Q. Oh, sick. Wrecked. Oh. Yeah, we just slammed these goblins. We got shoes. And yes, it is a hardcore game. So to try and like explain more about what I know of this game, it is hardcore. Like, you go into a match, you come across another player who is very, very sweaty, and you get wrecked, you lose all your gear, as far as I understand. That whirlwind ability is cool. Nice. We stepped back before they swung, and we actually dodged their ability, which is very satisfying. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check this out. Feels good so far. We'll see. We'll see. Just very clearly saying this game is hardcore. Like, the whole thing about a game like this, as far as I understand, is the loot and the progression and all that has value because you can lose it so easily. Hey, slam. Can I loot this one? Shows that I can loot it. These don't have any sell value. So, I mean, I'll pick up everything. As far as I can tell, there's no weight. So it's just slot-based inventory. So the weight of something is kind of like its size. How many squares it takes up. Very interesting. Still don't know why I can't loot this one. That was very loud. Okay, now I can loot them. A little bit janky with... So I can loot them when I have this sword out. No, now it's just letting me loot them. I don't know what happened there. Healing potion, common longsword. Rusted longsword. What is the difference? 8.4. This is better. Yeah, these icons are basically the same, which is not ideal. Telling the difference between these is not possible without, unless you hover over them. Yeah, I would like to see more like different icons for the items. Like different item, different icon, right? Ooh, boss fight. Oh, I should have healed before I... Bandaging slows you? Okay. The combat in this game feels... pretty satisfying. Ooh, that's a wide swing. Ground slam. They died. Oh, sick death animation. Nice. Premium horse statue. 1,000 value. Very nice. We like that. We do like that. That was a good boss fight. So timing our movement, they were slow. Obviously an easy boss fight, but a good boss fight. A good first boss fight. Oh my. Activate the escape portal. Is there nothing else over here? Oh, weird. Wait, what? The combat is very like movement based. So you can kind of step out of the range. Oh, get me out of here. I don't want this. I don't want this. Get me out. Get me out, get me out, get me out. Oh, get me out. For health potion. It's a freaking beholder, dude. Yo, why is all this stuff spawning? Oh! Oh! I died. That is a nice taste of the tutorial. If you don't go through the portal, just starts spawning a whole bunch of crazy stuff into the game. And when I said it earlier, this game is hardcore, that is a taste of the hardcore. That is a taste of the hardcore. Okay, so there seem to be classes. So let's just jump through them really quickly. There is... let me make sure that my game... is my game lagging? Oh, am I lagging? Seemed like I was lagging for a second. I'm not dropping any frames. Yeah, we should be fine now. All right. There's Fighter, Priest, Rogue, Pyromancer, Death Knight, Cryomancer, Swordmaster, and Druid. Now, as for what I'm gonna play, just taking a glance, I have no idea. All of these seem very different. I think we're gonna go with like the tank. Whatever the tank ends up being is what I'm gonna focus on. And it's probably gonna be the fighter. Death Knight. Undeads have soul energy, replenishing it by killing creatures and absorbing their souls. So, humans have extra inventory space and can carry more loot. So these are all human. These two are undead, and these two are elves. Elves can enter stealth by crouching and staying still, slowly recovering life. So elves are like stealth style. Oof, it's tough. I kind of want to go for the thing that's like the most bread and butter. Because as far as like the complexity in this game goes, I don't want to get like, we're definitely not going priest. Yeah, on the right you can see stamina, strength. I think we probably go either going to be sword master or fighter. Oh, it's tough. I wonder if we can make more than one character. I'm just gonna look. I'm just gonna play fighter. We're just gonna get into it. As far as character customization goes, it seems so. As far as like the graphics in the game go, it pretty simple. Like, not very, very amazing graphically looking. Which is fine. It's just putting that out there. Yeah, we're good. Here's a lot of guide stuff. I get the general idea behind the this is the gameplay loop. This is basically the gameplay loop on screen. Grammy, welcome back. What's this game about? It's an extraction fantasy game. The gameplay loop is on screen right now. Find companions for adventure, vanquish monsters and claim treasure, plunder loot from other adventures, spoils in hand, journey onward. So, and then two branches. If you die, you will lose all possessions, or find a portal and successfully escape. Sell your plundered treasure, become stronger. So become stronger, or you die and lose all your possessions. This is pretty much the gameplay loop on screen visualized. And honestly, this is bona fide extraction shooter style. If you know of a game called Escape from Tarkov, you know this kind of gameplay. It's interesting. So there's sword and shield. Oh, very nice. They're animations for all of the weapon types. Treasure hunter version of Tarkov? Yes, that's pretty much, yes. So there's another game called Dark and Darker. Dark and Darker is another very similar game. So sword and shield, two-handed sword. We used both of those. Dual swords, mace and shield. Dual daggers. Heavy crossbow. Sick. Staff. And ice orb. Definitely interested in ice orb. But until we get like a little bit more familiar, probably gonna hold off on that. All right. So those are the weapons and the general idea. As for succeeding and becoming stronger and actually defeating other players, probably not gonna happen. Oh, we got to keep our stuff. I thought, okay, so the game isn't as brutal as I thought. The stuff we picked up when we were in that tutorial, we kept. Except for the junk gear. Yeah, no, it gave us our default stuff. Interesting. So we can sell these. I assume I can equip these, yeah. How much do these cost? 500 for... Is that 100? Like a stack of 100? No. You only get one for 500 gold. That's it. 10 life per second for 30 seconds. So 300 life. Or bandage, restore 300 life after 6 seconds. Interesting. All right, how do I get to my storage? Yes, there are dailies. Open 10 chests using an elf character. 10 chests using a human character. So, just to give the general vibe, like, this game is pretty straightforward. Like, if you're watching, you can kind of tell, like, it's not, there isn't a whole lot of stuff going on. This game is early access as well, so it is indeed early access. All right, I'm just gonna get into your equipped items in inventory will be lost. How do I get to my inventory? Stash. Tab. Yeah, see, I don't want all these in my inventory. Like, maybe I'll bring one of each of these, because I'm almost certain I'm gonna get wrecked. Like, let's be honest here. All right, we're gonna get wrecked. So let's jump in. Roguelite with PvP. I'd say you'll stand still for the 6 seconds. Yeah, we used it in the tutorial. It slows your movement. When you use the bandage, it slows your movement. But you can still move slightly. So the bandage will heal you instantly after 6 seconds of slowed move speed. And then the healing potion you drink almost immediately, but then you get healing over time. Okay, we're in the game now. As far as I know, we're in the game with other players. I don't know. Let me just triple check something. I really want to make sure voice chat off. Just, yes, I'm very, very glad I turned that off. No doubt. Oh my, what is that? Dude, I'm getting attacked by 3 things right now. I'm getting attacked by bats and a skeleton. Dude, immediately. I'm like, my health is half already, dude. Dude, I can't see anything. That UI is familiar? Yeah, I immediately brought up, yeah, we have our dash with E and our whirlwind with Q. Immediately brought up Diablo. Oh my, I pressed E instead of F. I don't know if we care about, no, we do care about longsword, yeah. Immediately reminded me of, dude, just give me everything. Nice. We're getting geared right now. We're getting kitted. There are 2 ghosts over there. There's a knight in armor up there. Dude, I gotta be able to turn my brightness up, right? Yes. I turn this up to like 65%. There we go. All right, that is way better. Oh my. That enemy type is crazy. That knight in armor I don't want to deal with, but I think we're gonna have to. Oh, wreck. Okay, okay. Pretty long aggro range for other mobs. Ooh, sick. This longsword has a huge range. Damn, that zombie is very strong. That chunked like a third of our health. Redson, welcome back. Ooh, premium horse statue. We're getting kitted right now. Yeah, so you can kind of move slowly while using the bandage. Very slowly though. Sword and shield is probably the safest. Yeah, leather. So what are we using? Plate. See how it says plate? These are leather. What's the value? 78, 52, 78. These take up so much room. They take up so much room. I don't know if we want to hold on to that stuff. Rusted longsword. Rusted sword. I don't think we care. Yeah. Totally a thing, I think. Like, player could sneak up on you while you're looting. We don't want players sneaking up on us and backstabbing us. Well, oh my! Oh my! It's a mimic. Dude, what is that? I can't hit it. How are you, my good sir? I'm doing well. How are you? We are playing Dungeonborne. Premium forged statue. Mastery orb. Ooh, 2,500? What? Wait, why does it say market price 2,500, sell value 84? You're a very good playtester, and I admire that. Oh, thank you. Dodge that. All right, all right, all right. All right, that's enough. That's enough. All right, they got wrecked. These goblins don't have that much health. That is a wizard. All right, we got to be careful. I'm going to heal up before I fight that guy. Just to be careful. Dude, get slammed. He's trying to run away. Slammed. Villager's coif. It's green, so I'll pick it up. Oh, it makes you dash forward. I want to try and get a heavy attack off. It's like weird. It's like instant. It's hard to get a heavy attack off. It's like you swing as you're moving forward. If I could just get, there we go. That did 165. What's the value of these things? 13? Hey, they take up one slot. I hear something over there. Will be NPC versus player markets. Complete shoes. Broken greaves, sturdy boots. Yeah, that's gonna be better. I don't like that the icons are the same. Between the broken helmet and the sturdy helmet, they need more icons. Like, they should look different. This game is early access, by the way. Try looking at their feet when you heavy attack? Okay, I'll try that. Oh, that worked, yeah. Hey, you look down, yeah. Slam. It died. It'd be nice if it told you, like, what it was. Like, what are, I know those are goblins. I don't know if there's like a, oh, control to compare. There we go. The Traveler's Sword on the left is better. No, but the one we're using has plus 2% damage. Yeah, I'll hold on to that. Dude, we're getting looted right now. We need to start finding a portal. Ooh, fancy chest. Well, we came through this way. There's a door over there. I need to make sure I keep my health up. I see a portal on the map in this direction, so I'm gonna go in this direction. But I also hear other stuff right on the other. Oh my. That is a giant rat in there. Those things hurt. Maybe just a progress bar at the bottom to show item health. Dirty helmet. 13, 14. The one we have is better. Should I try to use it? Oh my. I press E instead of tab. Should I try and use the crossbow? No, I can't. It says I can use it here though. Dude, get me out of here. Dude, load the crossbow. Load the crossbow. Wrecked. I'd watch for players camping near portals. Yeah, that's definitely going to be a 148 is not bad. As long as we can just get these hits off safely, like, we're saving ourselves potential health loss. The blood moon is rising? Wait, what? Bro, we need to get these rats out of the way right now. Dude, get me out of here. Dude, the shield is not worth anything. Get this out, dude. We need that premium horse. Bro, we are kitted right now. Dude, I'm just going. We're going. Dude, just get me out. Get me out. Dude, get me out. We're going for the portal. I'm going for the portal right now. Are we good? What happened? We're good. We made it. I thought I was gonna have to like wait for the portal to get me out. We made it. Yeah, we got level 2. First run successful. We didn't get wrecked. The second I saw the blood moon is rising, I was just like, I am out of here. Yeah, we got 4 chests as a human. Nice, nice. We got several achievements. And yeah, we can sell the premium statues. The premium horse statue, premium forge statue. I do like the sturdy crossbow. Against those giant rats, the sturdy crossbow is actually pretty good. That saved us a lot of potential damage. Now, this thing says it sells for 84, but market price is 2,500. So I think we're gonna hold on to this thing, right? Like this is seeming like a stash item for sure. I'm pretty sure they did monetize stash size, but given the fact that it's a free to play game, like that's completely fine in my opinion. So as far as these games work, it's like you want to make sure you hold on to a lot of your gear. So like ungearing, I think is going to be a thing for sure. So if I were to have died, right? If I were to have gone in and died, oh, I think I can sell the silver teacups as well. Then I would have lost everything. I would have come out with nothing. And given that, I'm going to keep my consumables in the top left. This is something you use to craft basic consumables. A key ingredient in crafting flasks. Okay. So these are crafting stuff. Interesting. So if I died in that run, I would have lost everything. And as far as going into a run goes, as far as I can tell, we didn't really need more than like a longsword, right? So like we could have gone. That's like cheap sell loot. You get 10 coins for each one of those. Yeah, as far as I can tell, there's no reason to go in with more than what you want to take in. Because the second I go in, Like, as far as I can tell, we can do a kitted run, or we can do a unkitted run. I'm just gonna go in with the common longsword. The rings definitely don't seem like something we should skimp on, right? Like, we want... The bandages were extremely helpful. I'd say 3 bandages is good. And as far as the merchant goes, the bandages are... Well, the bandages are 400 each. But we found more bandages in... Like, if bandages give you more survivability to bring more value out, then you should bring, like, 3 bandages. I would have had to restart with your fists. Wonder if you can go in as a party. Yes, there is a 3 stack. You can go in as a 3 stack. Now, as to whether we can get matched up with against parties, I don't know. Oh, interesting. We didn't get this before. It may very well have been that because we were level 1, we didn't actually get placed in a match with other players. Ah. How's performance? Perfectly fine. I haven't had any performance issues at all. 0. The developers clearly prioritized performance over graphics. Ooh, blue drop. We're probably gonna, as far as I can tell, we're gonna get roasted this time. Because we started in that area with other players, like... I suspect I'm gonna get roasted. Damn. Wait. Sturdy broken. Yeah, take that and then just flat out drop that. That's worthless. Value? No. Damn. I need to not be taking hits from skeletons. Using bandages like that is not ideal. I personally think 2015 was peak graphic to performance time. Damn, yeah, you really do need to look down. But then it's like... There we go. Yeah, 2015 was okay. I'd say we're still seeing games that are coming out. What is this thing? Blessing of speed. Ooh, speed round. That did not last very long. Oh my. Dude, getting snuck up on while we're looting. I could hear their footsteps, but I just like did not respond. Yeah, this sword is not bad. As far as just holding a like regular short sword with no shield goes, I feel like we may as well be holding a long sword. It'll take a bit to get used to each. Oh my. Dude, the mimics are crazy. See. Definitely gonna equip that. Dude, I can't read all that. We'll read that later. But yeah, it will take time to get used to each heavy attack for sure. The combat is very interesting, but I'm getting kind of used to this one, and it staggers them too. Successful heavy attack. Come back here. Successful heavy attack does stagger the goblins, so learning how to get that hit off mitigates quite a bit of damage, potentially. $78, $104. It's still not, I mean, not really worth it. Or statue, nice. I see a giant cyclops. Their reaction time is like pretty slow too. Like they'll wind up a shot, and if you just sidestep their shot, they just miss. Like the basic, I mean, we're in like starter area, I think. Like we're in a starter area with the goblins. Now that cyclops on the map does not look like starter area. Now, as far as teleportation points goes, I think that is a player. If they have better armor than I do, we're just roasted. If they have any ranged weapon, we are roasted. Yeah, dude, we're not. They can have that stuff. We traded hits, but we're not. My body is not ready. See, like, if you sidestep there... I think we're gonna have to go through there. He was one hit? Probably. I mean, felt close, but we are so looted right now. I just, like... my jimmies. Okay, there's a thing up there. And I need to know how to get up there. See that? Are we getting trolled right now? Am I missing a way to get up here? Because I can't seem to jump up that. And the only other teleportation point... Oh, there's a TP point. These scrolls are like I think is a teleportation point. But it's in the air. I think we may be getting trolled right now. just to make it clear, the only other way on the map is to go through that corridor where we just saw that player. The other teleportation point is on the other side of this corridor. We just keep going straight. So I don't think I can get to this thing. Like, I'm flat out trying to jump up to it. And we have to remember... I think that's a player over there. Dude, they're getting attacked by that thing. Dude, I am out, man. What is that? Dude, I am out. They can deal with that thing. Have fun with that. I'm out. I'm calling it right now. Ranged weapons are going to be hard meta. Like, if you can just range down your opponent. Oh my god. Oh my god. Please check the inventory. Bro, what are you doing to me? Don't do this. How do I drop? Control right click. Dude, just get rid of all this stuff. I think it's probably... What? How do I can I not use it to teleport? Bro, what is the game doing to me right now? I thought that was a teleportation scroll. No way! Look at this timer right here. Oh my, this was not like the timer last time. This was not like the timer last time. There's so much stuff happening. Dude, get me out of here. Get me out. I can't move. Oh my, we made it. Okay. Dude, what was that werewolf? What was that werewolf? We can spectate. Let's spectate. Dude, if we came across this guy, we would have gotten roasted. No doubt. I don't even know what they're about, but I know we would have gotten roasted. Like, look at this guy. This guy is kidded right now. This guy is full kitted. And I think that's a teleportation spot. Yeah, you can see in the top right, J Crown has escaped. Here we go. They're escaping right now. Dude, that timer on that escape portal is long. I think this is the person we came across earlier. This might be the person we came across. We were so looted. Oh, that's the elves' special ability. Why can't I find my... There we go. Looks like if you find an actual portal, there is no timer, but if you find a spell that teleporting you to the portal, there is a timer. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So... That makes sense. The blood moon is rising? Dude, I'm just gonna spectate other... The castle will soon fall into darkness. This guy has to get out of there. Oh my, is that is there the Cyclops? Where's the Cyclops is in that, down that corridor. Redston, thanks for hanging out. I don't know if we can see, so we can check next player. I don't think there are any more. I'm pressing mouse click 1 and left mouse button, right mouse button. Timer in the top left to show you how much time is left. Oh, 50 seconds. Hope to see you again soon. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, Redson. I hope to see you as well. I appreciate it. Nice. Yeah, not every run, like guaranteed not every run is gonna be successful. We had our first interaction with another player where we were just trading blows. As far as that interaction went, no performance issues, no netcode issues at all. So very good first PvP interaction. Interesting. Why are these free? I mean, if they're free. All right, we need to sell horse statue, premium gold goblet, premium silver goblet. It's very difficult to tell what they are initially. Some of the one of the main gripes that I have thus far is that some of the items in the game have the same icon, even though like one is sturdy and like one is rusted or broken. See, like this is sturdy, this is broken. I was wearing the freaking broken ones. That could have made the difference between like surviving and dying in that fight. It could have. Like not even joking. Yeah, so I'll put all my rings down here. As for stacking these necklaces and these rings, I don't know. This is by far the most interesting thing we found. When dealing unblocked direct damage, summon a fairy that pursues the target. After hitting the target, the fairy explodes, dealing 50 holy damage to enemies within the area. I didn't notice a fairy spawning when we dealt unblocked direct damage. Huh. It should have a crack on the item tile to show the broken items. Yes. There needs to be some visual separation, like broken versus sturdy. These are identical looking. That's not, you shouldn't have to hover over an item to be able to tell whether it's broken or okay. But yeah, this is trash. I assume I can sell that for 0. Because that takes up a lot of space. Bolts only stack to 15. Potions only stack to 3. But yeah, this is broken, and I want to delete it. There. You can just delete it by selling it for 0. Yeah, a huge part of a game like this is like ungearing and then setting your gear up again. As far as going in, I think keeping the sturdy stuff is not a bad idea. The common longsword seems like a good bread and butter. I don't know how to throw the torches though. Yeah, we need to buy a stack of 3 bandages going in. Definitely seems worthwhile. It looks like you have 2 out of 10 Fairy of the Lake. Probably have to have 10 to get the effect. Oh, maybe. Yeah, that would make that make sense. 0, 2 out of 10. And then each, so double the damage and shield amount provided. You need to deal unblock direct damage that many times for it to trigger. Now, F2, go to the trading post. There is some type of auction system in the game. And what I read when I initially checked the game out is they made it so in order to sell stuff, to list items, you need to you need to actually buy like the supporter pack or whatever it is. Let me check. The mithril satchel, I think. Yeah. Which gives you like 2 cosmetic items, which is pretty cool. I don't know. As far as I can tell with this game, so I am a solid hour into this game at this point. It's hard for me to say whether I really recommend buying the mithril satchel. I feel like, so I have a little bit of time in Escape from Tarkov. I played a little bit of a game called The Cycle Frontier before that game went down. As far as extraction games go, I'm not extremely experienced, but I will say from my perspective, I think someone who enjoys extraction type games will enjoy this game. This game is clearly similar to Dark and Darker. If you know what Dark and Darker is, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Fantasy style extraction game in the same structure as Escape from Tarkov. Completely free to play. Now, I had a brief interaction with another player, and that went perfectly smoothly. So that's mostly what I'm going off of. As for the loot, the variety, and all that, it feels very early access. And the game is early access. On Steam, on the Steam page, it is openly early access. But I, at this point, definitely recommend giving this a try. Let's put on both of our strength rings. Stamina and strength is probably going to be what we want to hold on to. Yeah, as for the necklaces, like they're not very rare, but that extra 8%, 8 strength, will help us. Now, hold on. Is there a way to... So what are the different modes? Adventure. So there's the castle, which is what we just did. Sinner's End, which says it's... There's casual and classic, which requires a gear score of 6. Interesting. This is like... Classic seems like hardcore mode. Sinner's End, it does say team. So 1, 2, and 3. Competitive. Oh, there's team deathmatch. So there's like direct PvP as well. Equipment is provided by the system, which can only be used within the dungeons and cannot be taken out. Interesting. And then these are... Seems like there's a total of 6. Yeah, I don't know what the mithril order is. This seems like the Clozo Castle seems like the classic style. It's challenger mode. You can enter the adventure mode solo or in a group. When you activate the challenger mode, you'll be matched against trio squads, regardless of the actual numbers in your team. Oh, okay. So if we have it in, if we don't have it in challenger mode, we're only matched against other single solo players. Okay, that's actually good. That's good to know. Interesting. But yeah, as far as the gameplay loop goes, it's very, very obvious. Now we're in game now, like flat out in game. You just get popped in. There's a portal nearby, which has me suspecting we're gonna come across another player very quickly. And yeah, it definitely seems like there's that RNG element of where you get spawned in. Like, last game we got spawned in way away from a portal, and now we're close to one. I don't know what the horns give. We didn't find any horns last time. Okay. 20 value common crafts. If you get the timing down on those guys, they get staggered. It's like a stagger loop on them. But yeah, the gameplay loop is pretty evident, right? Like, you go in, you You go in with whatever you bring, then there may be a chance that you come... Oh, they have a double attack. There's a chance you'll come across other players. Yeah, double swing, and then we get ready with the heavy swing, stagger, and then they're dead. Yeah, getting the heavy attack down is very good. I'm not gonna like just flat out say like this game is simple because of it's very clear. Like this game is the opposite of feature creep, right? Like they focus very clearly on the gameplay loop, and as far as I can tell, everything works quite well. I don't know if we actually want these. Yeah, we don't. The lightning staves are not something we're really interested in. Yeah, you don't even need to after you get that second heavy hit off, you don't even need to swing again. To put that in perspective, this is the size of the map. We spawned right next to this portal. So we could just loot everything really quickly and then peace out. As far as the randomness in the game goes, it does seem like that is a possibility. As with like extraction shooters and all that. Yeah, we're full on inventory already. So we'll see what happens. I think we just exit if we do this. Yeah, we just get out. Someone died to a werewolf. In the top right, you can see... let me turn down the audio a little bit more. I actually like this spectate feature. Like, I want to see what other players are doing to try and like leech off of their meta build style. Yeah, it still sounds very loud. It didn't seem that loud like while I was playing. But yes, I don't typically play games like this. It's pretty... I said it before, and just to create a very coherent sentence. It's clear what the gameplay loop is. The developers clearly spent time refining the gameplay loop and nailing it down. As far as extraction type games go, they're pretty straightforward. Is that another player? Oh, they just got shot with a crossbow. Yeah, as far as like metas go, I feel like... Oh, they got him. Oh, wrecked. Oh, wrecked. They got him. That was a dagger ability we just saw. That whirlwind dagger ability. So they like charged up 4 daggers and then used like a whirlwind to continuously damage them. So that other player was using a crossbow and got a ranged shot off on the player we're spectating. And then they got bogged down by a bat. This player went up, hit them with a burst of 4 daggers. The other player freaked out, jumped off the balcony, and then they caught up to them anyway. That was insane. That was honestly pretty crazy as far as like PvP fights go. So as far as this game goes, if you enjoy extraction style games, the netcode and the performance seem to be pretty decent, like pretty solid. I haven't experienced any netcode issues. I haven't experienced any performance issues. The graphics of this game are slightly dated. So that is the clear like trade-off, right? Good netcode, good performance. The graphics are pretty basic, right? The models, the textures, the animations, the icons, the UIs are great. The UIs are honestly good. So I'm kind of going over this because as far as playing games like this goes, I don't spend a lot of time playing games like this. As far as the gameplay loop goes, as far as I can tell in the first hour, coming up on an hour and a half, we've experienced pretty much most of what the game has to offer at the core of its functionality, right? That's what I'm always interested in finding out. And everything this game does in terms of the gameplay loop feels solid. So I definitely recommend giving this a try for free if you enjoy extraction style games. That was a great PvP example that we just saw. As far as like continuing to play this game and coming back to this game, I'm probably not going to put much more time into this game. If I'm just being flat out honest, I'm most likely not going to be coming back to this game. Another thing to note, I am playing on Windows 10. This game flat out does not work on Linux. It just does not. It doesn't start up at all on Linux Mint 21.3 using Proton Experimental on Steam. I don't know why. But hopefully there's Linux support in the future. It is early access, so I give it a pass on a lot of stuff. If they label it early access, this is very fairly labeled early access. One of my biggest gripes is the lack of variety in the icons. So there's several items that we found in the game that are fundamentally different with different names, different stats and attributes that have the same icon. So that's my biggest gripe for the game, which honestly is not that big of a gripe. Otherwise, this game is pretty solid all around, and I do recommend trying it for free. Yes, there's the fundamental leveling. You do get a buff to life. So as far as like the matchmaking goes, whether you're getting matched with like higher level players, I'm not sure how any of that works. They have a couple different game modes. With competitive, they have team deathmatch. But I'm wrapping up on this game. I think my review is pretty clear. Like, I don't hate it, but I'm definitely not coming back to it. And I recommend giving it a try if you enjoy extraction type games. Yeah, but I'm gonna leave it here. I've been streaming for just over an hour, and if you've been enjoying my live streams, please consider liking and subscribing, and I will be on in the future. Thank you.